Hey, it's Amia and Renee, and keep watching so you can see how I achieve this hairstyle. So as you can see, my hair is stretched, actually it's blow dried, and I'm just parting my hair in sections because it's easier to work that way. The cream I'll be using is True Hydrating Hair Cream. I'm not going to put a lot on my hair to saturate it, just enough to lightly coat it and put a little extra on the ends. After raking it through with a wide tooth comb, I'm going to use African Pride coconut milk and honey leave-in conditioner. Again, not saturating the hair, just a couple sprays to dampen. The method I use to put my rods on, I believe it's called the corkscrew method. If it's not, that's what I call it. So not putting the rod flat against the hair, but twisting the hair as I put it around the rod. Then I apply Eco Styling olive oil gel to the end of my hair so it can stay on the rod. I'm going to repeat the same steps a couple times just so you guys can see what I'm doing. Now I'm done with all the rods. I'm just going to show you guys a complete view from the front to the back. Then I'm going to grab my bonnet and go to sleep. You can either sit under the hairdryer if you like. I usually don't because I don't put too much heat on my hair, and plus I don't feel like sitting under the hairdryer. It's too hot. I'll usually skip that step if I can. This is the next morning and I'm just feeling to see if my hair is completely dry. So how I take my hair off the rods is I stick my finger between the hair and the rod and try to separate my hair from the rod and pull down on the end of my hair, if that makes sense. Here go Nino, always in my way. Alright. Now I'll be using one of my favorite oils, which is coconut oil. Lightly oiling my fingers and I'm elongating the curls. So rubbing the oil through each curl individually to stretch the curl. Then I'll go back and separate the curl lightly. I don't force the curl to separate. I let it kind of naturally separate on its own. Sometimes it doesn't separate at all, so I'll just leave it alone. After all the separating is done, I grab my pick and pick my roots. So right here, I usually wear my hair parted on the side, but I guess the way I rolled my hair, it was not turning out that way. It was not looking cute at all. So just did a part down the middle, and just keep picking at the root. Here go Nino, as always. But anyway, keep picking at the root until I get the volume that I desire. And here is the finished results. I'm loving it. As you can see, I'm smiling and posing. Let me show you the back. And as always, thank you for watching. Bye.
You know, you are sickening.